Hello, my YouTube friends. This is John at Left Handed Models, and this is my final on my big rig group build of my 1/25th scale American LaFrance Pumper, a fire truck by any other name. This group build is put on by, and I'm looking his name up to make sure, because I lost it. Here it is. By Jeff at Jeff's Model Garage, and he'll be linked in the description. And we'll take a look at this nice model. Here we go. So here she is. Don't let the your eyes get hurt by the yellow color. It was a great build, actually. I will have to show. I left the body loose because there's a lot of chassis detail, if I can get it undone now, that is impossible to see with the body on. So that's an option they give you in the instructions, and I'll show why it's a little difficult to get out because of the pump. The pump is very accurately depicted, and when it's on, it lines up between all the valves. Some of the valves, even the little levers, are movable. That's a neat little feature. I guess you can show that they're open or not. And as I talked earlier, I took the chrome off the blower, and I really liked how that turned out. The pump actually rubs the inside of the body. Oh, and when I was assembling it, either I have something off or they do, because I ended up having to create my own slip drive shaft because the kit drive shaft was too short. And so I cut it off at the U-joint here, and then cut off the smaller part as long as I could, and then got a piece of tubing to slip over it so that I could put it in and then expand it and glue it that way. Yet for some reason, and see, the exhaust pipe was supposed to line up with this cross member, and it missed by a tiny little bit. And so I'm not sure the engine is where it's supposed to be, because it's got positive locators on the front and over the transmission. And so I'm not sure why it did that. The front axles are little plastic stubs, and the rear axle is a steel axle, and I can't get it pressed on any more than that, but it looks okay with everything on it. They have you cut, there's a piece of hose that comes with it, and there are hose nozzles that come with it, and so they have you cut it in half. And I decided to, I super glued the hose to the reel so that it wouldn't come undone on me because the tubing really wanted to lay out straight, like a mile long. Let's see here. I used some of the decals. They allow you to put the axes. There are 4 axes, and you can put them wherever you like. There's no specific. I used the decals from the City of Troy because I like this emblem on the side, which that one's not straight, this one is. And stop fires, save lives. Thought that would be good. The interior was not too bad, except I did, on my update, I said that the seats are hard to tell where they go until you put the wrong one on. Then you know that's not right. So it was a pretty much straightforward build. There's a lot of stuff that has no locators. These little lights up here in front have no locators, and so I drilled some. These lights have no locators, and so you can tell I got this one not straight, and without breaking it off, it's going to stay that way. So I'll just display it from this side. The hoses are solid pieces of plastic, and actually they were 2 pieces of plastic. I guess I could have replaced it with a piece of round sprue, but I did not do that. After I had it completely together, I thought, and the decals were on it, I noticed a little hole back here. And so I looked on the box, and I looked online to see what that was, and it was the fuel tank. So I went through the instructions again, and sure enough, I'd missed an instruction that showed you there was a fuel filler that went there, and it was still on the sprue. So I was lucky with that. There's a whole sheet practically of decals left because it allows you to make the city name of any city you want. And I just chose Troy because I didn't want to try to even out the letters and get them in a straight line. So I'm real happy with it because of the way the chassis came out and the color I chose. Oh, and somebody asked me what color it was, and it's Ace, which is, it's essentially, let's see here, I thought it said, but it's essentially Rust-Oleum, but it's Ace Premium Paint and Primer in one, and Sunshine Yellow, and I really like it. It came out to be a nice color, and it is very close to the yellow that I see online on real fire trucks. So, and my daughter, who is very much an adult, did not realize that yellow was a fire truck color. So that was news to her. And so because of this build, I'm going to probably build another fire truck at some point in the future because it was nice. It came together really good. The hard part, I don't know, wasn't really a hard part except for what I always have trouble with, which is painting rubber, the places where the rubber's supposed to go. Anything that's anything that's hand detailing is getting a little difficult. The interior is, if you can see that, let's see, yeah, it's essentially all black inside. I did detail the grill a little, or the dash a little bit, but you can't really see it. There's windows all the way around, including in the firewall. This is the firewall, they call it. I guess the only part I don't like is the mirror holders. Brackets are a little too heavy, but so far as I know, there's nobody that makes 3D ones yet, and they would be fragile. So other than making them out of wire, which I didn't really want to do, that's the way they are. And so, if you like my video, please give me a like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And like guys are saying now, is I really like my subscribers. There's a lot of people who watch every video, and there's a lot of people who comment on at least every other video. And so I'll be making more of these, and hoping people like my kits. I'm glad to show them off. Thank you.